Okay. All right. All right. I just wanted to make sure that I am live on LinkedIn. I think I'm live on LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube. So I wanted to come on today to talk to you guys because I think a lot of you don't really know what it is that I do. And I want to make sure that you understand what it is I do, because I think that I could help a lot of people out there that watch me or see my posts or just know a little bit about what it is I do. So I wanted to do a quick live and give you some value, something that I want to teach you about your business that may help you, excuse me, make more money, more profits, more revenue based off of customer retention, customer loyalty, and customer referrals. So I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to give you a quick little presentation that explains a little bit about what it is that I do. So let's see here. Hopefully you'll be able to see my screen, and I'm going to check my phone just to make sure that it comes through and you can see it. Let's see. Yep, you can see it. All right. Okay, so let me make sure you can hear me. Yes, you can. Okay. Listen, y'all, I'm using something new, so you have to bear with me. Okay. I have a presentation. It's called Work Less and Still Crush Your 2024 Revenue Goals. And I know that sounds like an oxymoron, but it can actually happen. You can increase your sales and your revenue by doing some smart, working much smarter and not harder. And I'm going to share one strategy with you during this live. Okay. Now, people know me as the customer experience queen, and I wanted to show you that I have been, since I started my business, it's been a whirlwind, and I have been on a lot of different stages. I've been on podcasts, been interviewed by many people, been on some TV shows, all talking about customer service and the customer experience. And just to give you a little bit of background, I have over 30 years of sales and customer relationship experience. After getting laid off my fourth time in my corporate career, I decided to start my own consulting firm, teaching businesses like yours how to increase their sales and their revenue due to their customer relationships and their customer experiences. And the way that you do that is through making sure that you set up and plan out customer referrals, customer retention, and customer loyalty. Doing that will make you a whole lot more money, more than you ever could imagine, and can help you reach your revenue goals much faster. Okay. Now, I am on all of these social media platforms as at the THEE Customer Queen. I would love it if you follow me on these social media platforms, please. Okay. Now, let's get into it. So, this is one of my favorite quotes from Maya Angelou. She says that people forget what you said and what you did, but they will never forget how you made them feel. And that is so true, especially when it comes to businesses and customers, especially small businesses. This tends to work more for small businesses than larger corporations, say like Walmart. Because even though Walmart may make you feel frustrated, unvalued, unappreciated, people still shop there. But if you're a small mom and pop store and you make your customers feel unvalued, unappreciated, they will not do business with you again. All right. So as a small business, we have to cross our T's and dot our I's and make sure that we're making our customers feel the way that we want them to feel when they interact with our business. And now, how do we do that? When you plan out your customer journey, you have to plan it out. It is not by chance. It can't be by mistake. It can't be something you just do willy-nilly, or you will lose customers and you will lose money. And that is the opposite of what we want, right? So you start off by creating a policy. You sit down and you write out, how do I want my customers to feel when they interact with my business? Every step of the way, from the time that they find out about my business to the time that they actually interact with my website to the time they make a decision to purchase from me and beyond, right? You do that by creating a policy. So you decide how you want your customers to be treated. You create a plan or a policy to get that effect across the board, all across the customer journey, and you follow that policy. You implement it. So why is it important to plan? Here's some statistics that will help you see why it's very important for you to plan. 72% of customers will share a positive experience with 6 or more people. All right, so let's say you have 1,000 customers, 100 of them have just had an amazing experience with your business, right? 100 of them. 72 of them are going to tell 6 or more people about their experience. That's a lot of advertising on behalf of your business that you didn't have to pay for. And that's how you work smarter and not harder. You make sure these customers are happy and have an amazing experience. They're going to tell people, they're going to sell your business for you. And if a customer is not happy with your business, with your customer service or your customer experience, 13% of them will tell 15 or more people. So let's say you have 100 customers that are very unhappy with your business for one reason or another. 13 of them are going to tell at least 15 people. So it's unfortunate, but we tend to tell more about the negatives than the positives. And you can see that in these statistics. If we're happy, we're going to tell about 6 or more people. But if we're not happy, we're going to tell 15 or more people. That's a lot of people. So you want to keep that from happening as much as possible. Now, this last statistic really blew my mind, y'all. Only 1 in 26 unhappy customers actually complain. Only 1 in 26. So that means if you have one customer that complains, you can think that about 25 other customers didn't say a word. They just left your business and didn't do anything with your business and didn't say a word. That's scary. So you've got to pay attention. You've got to plan out. And if you don't plan, you might end up like this business called The Real Milk and Honey here in Atlanta. They're a restaurant. They had rules, house rules posted on their website. This is where I got this screenshot from. And the number one rule was we guarantee great food. Everything else is left to chance. Y'all, they guarantee great food. So they planned out how to give you great food, but everything else is left to chance. So that means your customer experience, your customer service was just left to chance. No planning there, right? And unfortunately, it really shot them in the foot because this is Keith Lee. He is a TikTok influencer. He's got over 20 million views on TikTok. And Keith Lee visited this restaurant and did not have a good experience. And he went on TikTok and he told about his experience. Unfortunately, 25 million people plus saw that video. And a lot of people who had never been to the Atlanta area, which is where the restaurant's located, said, if I ever go to Atlanta, I'm never going to that restaurant. I can't believe they treated Keith Lee that way. People who live in Atlanta said, I've never been to that restaurant, but now I'm not going. So unfortunately, if you do not plan, you run the risk of giving inconsistent customer experiences, bad customer experiences. And unfortunately, somebody like a Keith Lee finding out that your business is not treating people well and telling others about it, and then you lose customers. Okay. Now, remember I said, if a customer is not happy with customer service or customer experience, 13% of them will tell 15 or more people. This is just an illustration to show you how quickly it can just grow, right? I tell 2 of my friends, they tell people about what I told them. And somebody like Keith Lee, who has a platform like TikTok, tells 25 million people. But if you flip that and it's a good experience, look how it can grow. And look how, because Keith Lee does tell people when he has a good experience. And when he does that, that business gets overflowing business. They tend to run out of food because so many people flood their restaurant and they do extremely well. So you want to make sure you give that kind of experience. And this is how you do it. This is how you plan. You create policies. I call them standard operating procedures or SOPs, right? You create these policies that you literally write down step by step what you're going to do to plan out how to create customer retention, customer referrals, and customer loyalty in your business. What are some things you're going to do to wow your customers? This is just a quick, small list of some of the SOPs or standard operating procedures that every business needs. Every business. And this is not all inclusive. There's more to this list. This is just a small list. So if you don't have customer relationship, customer service, or customer experience policies in place, some of your customers are more than likely falling through the cracks, and you're missing out on money that can help you crush your revenue goals. And you're also working harder. You know why? Because since customers are falling through the cracks because you didn't plan, Customers falling through the cracks, they're going out the back door. Now you realize I need to get some new customers. So you're going and you're spending money on marketing to get new customers in the door when you could focus on the customers you have. They could sell your business for you and tell people about the amazing experience they have with your business and help you bring new customers in without you spending more money, without you spinning your wheels, without you taking a huge time commitment out of your day, and help you make more money faster so you can reach your revenue goals. Now, here's a testimonial from one of my clients. Her name's Alicia. Alicia owns an accounting and tax preparation firm, and I worked with her and her team. I created some policies, some SOPs for her and her team to teach them how to give white glove service to their clients. And Alicia said, Angela Black and her team did that. Can you say timely, professional, understanding, quick, and knowledgeable? We had our customer client service training and SOP with her. And let me tell you, we are so grateful and happy with our results. We finally have an extremely thorough client service process. My staff love the results and are so happy for the detailed guidance and examples she gave them. Thank you, Alicia, for your business. And I really enjoyed working with you and your team. If you want me to work with you and your team, if you have questions, if you don't understand something I said, if you need some clarification, if you just want to talk to me for free, a 30-minute consultation for free, so that I can help you figure out what you need in your business and whether or not we'd be a good fit to work with each other, please see the little link here. It says meeting. Put that in your browser. It's bit.ly/Angela meeting. It's capital A, capital M. If you don't put it in that way, it won't take you to the right link. So you have to do bit.ly/Angela meeting with a capital A and M. And you can schedule a free 30-minute meeting with me. And we can talk about your specific business. What is it that you think is missing? And I can tell you where I think some of the gaps are and how I think you could change that so you really increase your revenue through customer referrals, customer retention, and customer loyalty. All right, I hope you enjoyed this quick little education on customer experiences. I'm going to be doing some lives from time to time and sharing some of my expertise with you. And again, if you need me, please reach out. There's my information on the screen, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.